We live? I need to check the audio. Alright, the stream is up. We're live. Alright, the stream is up. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll just... I don't know if this is... Will this bit at the beginning be shown in the actual video? And here we go. Okay. We should be... good to go. How's it going, folks? Welcome to another live stream. Yeah, ignore the skin. There was supposed to be some uh, transition justification between last video and this. I'll make use of it later. So the year is now up, and so I decided it's about time that I would post a yearly video where I just go over all my previous videos through the year and show some clips of them. Thing is, I didn't exactly have time, and I figured I might as well just live stream it. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think I'll just start reviewing this video. This was the first video from this year, which doesn't really have much in common with... I was gonna say it doesn't have much in common, and it was really just a slideshow I made for a Discord server where we had like this event where we come up with unhinged slideshows and present them to each other. Yeah, we can just watch this in full. It won't take that long. Welcome to my new business opportunity. If you're not investing in this plan, then you're going to be broke and left behind in the future. Because this is what this is. A new paradigm shifting opportunity. What is the idea? Give me all the money. Yeah, on second thought, I don't want to watch this in full. Yeah, this is basically just a worse version of Give Me All the Money by Dreg. If you want to watch that, just Google Give Me All the Money by Dreg. Yeah. It was supposed to be like the first part of a second part where I just come up with like an unhinged economic theory. But then I just didn't make that video, and that was supposed to be about rich people killing poor people. So now we have the next video. The Year of Blood is over mostly. I don't know why I put mostly. After this episode. So yeah, this was basically just part 3 of me playing through a some sort of adventure map. it's part 3 because it took very long and it was very boring. And I don't think I'm gonna be doing that sort of thing again. Next we have A Trip to Mamaru, which is which was basically the sequel to the Trip to Brennenburg map that I played in earlier past year, really earlier, that it was literally a year before. That was not intentional. Yeah, he got this guy Shirk put on YouTube. That basically we just played through this map. It is canon because this is where we bring up, the channel lore. You know, I'm ranting about lore to literally no one. But hey, I don't have to respond to chat messages. I'm doing this in full screen now for some reason. Yeah. So we start this video off basically with it takes place after uh another hardcore series that I did, and I died 2 episodes in. So yeah, uh, and then it links back because apparently I owed like some insane government uh that I to work for, and it was connected back to the lore in in this in these Minecraft maps. Realistically, this could have been this is canon, but it doesn't really need to be. And I'd say we kind of had fun playing this. Uh, I need to check. When did I make? Oh yeah, this one. We'll get to that when we get to that because we're doing this in chronological. Well, not chronological. We're doing it in release order. Chronological order is different than release order. This one. This is the most viewed video on my channel. It, it it's 6 minutes. It's literally what it says: building a functional Death Star. I'm going to be building a functioning Death Star in Minecraft. Very large. Yeah, I just build like a 6 TNT cannons. Uh, build and then place a giant sphere retextured to look like the Death Star. And it's it's not really much. I didn't even have like any stuff inside it. Hold on. I'm pulling up Minecraft now. I think I actually have this. What was it? 4,000. Mansion. And I'm trying to find it, but no, this can't be the one. This isn't burned down. In case you hear anyone else speaking, that's probably my mom. Okay, this is one, so locate, structure, soldier outpost. It should be around here. This is not the one. Uh, yeah, I should have the Death Star structure somewhere in this world. Because I built a lot of the buildings in my videos in this world, which is why I'm logged onto it now. Oh, whatever. I actually, whatever. It doesn't matter. I actually started building more of the interior. It isn't much, and it's basically just the landing hangar. There's not. The video was really just supposed to show the functionality of the actual destructive beam of energy, which is just, a bunch of TNT raining down. The problem is you can't move it. Yeah, I don't know how it got so many views. I'm not complaining. Uh, this one, this next one though, uh, what is this? Oh yeah, it's because I changed the monitor it's on. That's why the formatting looks weird. No, I gotta go to the previous page. Okay, Minecraft deaths tier list. Yeah. So uh S tier. It's exactly what it sounds like. I was basically just comparing pain and suffering from the pain and suffering from real life to what they are in Minecraft. Something you might notice is that uh, where is it? Uh, in some of the death demonstrations, we are outside of the the Senate building from Tweaked SMP. I have that. I have that in the world file. Uh, I don't think there's much more to this. I think I might have missed a couple that I actually put here because I didn't think they actually counted as actual deaths. Uh, and next we have the hypothetical future Minecraft updates tier list. This is completely outdated for reasons anymore that I stated in that video. Uh, I purely ranked them based on how much I want. I think I purely ranked them based on how well they'd be received. Uh, I think there was another version of this where I put them on like a compass where it would basically be one axis would be how well they'd be received and the other would be how likely they are. So we'd have the my prediction, I think this one here, that's supposed to be the anti-warden update, which basically you're supposed to make sound so it doesn't kill you instead of what wardens do. I don't. Why is the jester showing up? You need to make sound around it, or else it kills you. I imagined it like you're forced to be like it's jester, the anti-warden. That's why. Yeah. The creepy insects update. Honestly, I would have ranked it higher because it would have made Bane of Arthropods more useful. I think these last 3 videos were just videos where I just played classical music over it or something. Yeah, all these videos, that's what they did. Oh yeah, this one. This is pure lore. It's stated as getting the title is trying to negotiate with the gods of science, but the video file name is Getting My Body Back. So actually, I think I'll cover this after we get to this. So I'm gonna save this for later. For now, we're gonna go with I built a debatably impenetrable fortress. Sponsored by the British Empire. I set out to build an impenetrable fortress in Minecraft. I just put classical music over. Hopefully this will be strong enough to keep out someone who's even worse at Minecraft than me. It turned out... Yeah, so this was basically a tie-in to another video I did, to the next video, where I had Peter try to break into the impenetrable fortress and kill me. Hold on. I think I could show you where the fortress is. Should be around this way. It's a bit too far. Maybe it's messed up. I'll just play the video while I'm trying to find it. Well, I mean, I'm not going to spoil the video. Alright, this is probably as flat as it's going to be. You know, we can actually tried to build the video. I actually tried to build the fortress in another place, and I made the fortress way too big, and it didn't. I think I should be getting close. I'm about like the swamp. I'm just gonna get myself an elytra. For this wall is that there's gonna be an outer layer of like just regular stone, and then the inner layer is gonna be obsidian. But there's gonna be 3 levels of obsidian, and you'll notice this gap here. That's lava. That's where lava's supposed to be. So I just made one about big building videos cube, that they're a bit hard to the lava layers really make the walls would be and then had
anything
like
more
some
than just
big
saying what you're doing.
airspace where, you know, all the internal stuff within the walls are. I think it'd be beneficial if we had like some sort of moat around. This gets all of it. I added soul sand for the floors of the walls. This was supposed to give me, you know, a soul speed advantage over any intruders, but for some reason I gave that up and gave soul speed to, you know, my enemy.
Yeah, I added some voiceover for it when I literally couldn't think of anything to say. Oh. Wait, no, this isn't the thing. Hold on. Yeah. I'm trying to find it. This is not the thing, but I think we're getting close. This was supposed to be part 3 of that series. Instead, we kind of get. Instead, it's sort of ended up being more part 4, and part 3 is never going to be released. Yeah, this video is a series. I think I'll just go to the actual video itself. Yeah, so I basically just add a bunch of random stuff. Some of these traps were more useful than others. And then there's an ad. It's not playing. I think I broke YouTube.
Bad news with the light trap system retros within the wall of the I was telling you to join the British Empire. The hedge of the it's all gone, and I'm
Yeah. So I accidentally blew everything up. But I fixed it in between. So then we move on to the next one, which is the start of the Siege series. I call him a hacker because, well, it was supposed to be he would attack me with, like, you know, conventional Minecraft stuff, and he'd then, I don't know, maybe win. The thing is, there was no set time limit. I probably should have put one for this one. But yeah, I got, you know, maxed out netherite gear. He got maxed out netherite gear. I gave him creative mode. Sorry for being silent. Oh yeah, I had that death count. I actually missed a death in that at death count. And also I might have technically lost, but I don't know, I decided to ignore that for the sake of I technically wasn't out. I think I showed it in the deleted scenes and the missing death of Peter. But yeah, the thing is, I gave him a command block, which he could activate to get him into creative mode, so he could access any items. Like if he was low on food, he could get more food. If he needed arrows, he could get arrows. If he wanted blocks, he could get blocks. If he wanted some of the wither with all the soul sand around on me, he could get some wither skulls. He instead used the save toolbars thing in Minecraft to get command generated items from a separate creative world. I should not have let him do that. But I did because I thought it would be more interesting. and I was genuinely curious what he had. So the deaths really start picking up. If you see me shifting between modes, it's because as a counter to him getting creative mode, I also got temporary access. It was rigged up to a timer, so it would only give us both creative mode for uh a few seconds. I think I'm getting close. All right. I found the second one. There's still TNT in the walls. I built them very close to each other, so that way, yeah. Okay, I found it. Well, yeah, yeah. Eventually, at the end, I screw up, and I place the end crystal. Gonna see it any second now. I place the end crystal on the same level I'm on. And so I die, and it counts as a loss. Although technically, if we retroactively apply the rules that I set for the next one, well, actually no, it was for the unreleased third one. We both lost because he only wins when he kills me. Uh, so yeah. This next one is really just idioms are stupid. I just rant about this having cake and eating it too. I don't think there's not much to it. Let's just move on. Tales from the Hypixel server. I basically talk about some weird stuff that happened on Hypixel to me. I'm still kind of. Also, some random stuff around the tweaked SMP server or Nexus or whatever it became at that point. Uh, so with some of these, there's just not much to say. Oh yeah, we have the deleted scenes of March 2025. Uh, basically, this was just well, I literally explain the purpose of this. Uh, it says I'm currently making this now rather than a compilation of a bunch of my supposed highlights at the end of the year because it's too subjective. More me to authoritatively say certain stuff is my best stuff. Yeah. because usually at the end I just include deleted scenes into the whole video. I include deleted scenes in my end of year recap. Next we have making a multiverse in Minecraft Hardcore. So this
Last year, I reviewed.
I was basically playing hardcore in the craft mine April Fool's update. Oh great, I broke the YouTube player again.
Last year, I reviewed so this
Yeah.
create a world given up on.
Yeah. So yeah, this is proof that I don't cheat in hardcore. This is proof I don't cheat in hardcore Minecraft because I include all the hardcore series that I die in the first few days as videos. Uh, yeah. For some reason, I decided to uh give myself a world where I just have half a heart,
Oh no!
and then I die. I instantly. Uh, yeah. A lot of these aren't uh lore heavy, and this especially. This was basically supposed to be the answer to the problem to two problems. One is hardcore. I usually have a problem where I uh, die. The problem with hardcore is I don't know what I was saying. The problem with my hardcore is that sometimes I don't always record, and even when I am not recording, I am at risk of death. Now, this is a bit annoying if, like, oh, something interesting happens and I'm not there to record it, like in a survival mode, like, oh, I died in a pretty funny way. Yeah, this is a problem for a lot of my hardcore series, and I'm usually lucky if I even get to only show the death screen. This was basically so if I die, no, wait. I'm talking so much that my throat is getting dry. That's why I'm pausing. So that's especially a problem in a hardcore series. I'm honestly like dying in two episodes. I'm honestly more happy with that series that I got that death on screen. Cause yeah. With this, if I didn't get a death on screen, then it would be more fine. And I also had this idea to like it was just hardcore, but I, have like all sorts of stuff there. Basically, uh, it was just I basically just used a lifesteal mod to basically every time I died, I would lose a heart of maximum health, and also I could only it also functioned as ultra hardcore. I couldn't heal. Uh, yeah, but it's a bit complicated, and also I couldn't continue because The mod didn't update, and then I accidentally deleted the world. So this video is unlisted now because there's no series to be. So there's no series to be had. It's also supposed to be like a successor series to InfinityBolt Craft. Unironic Minecraft survival content more fits it, but I mean even then it's not that modded. Okay, now we have Infinity News summary of the month of April. This is like the final thing in the Tweaked SMP lore. This is the death of the dictator Bolt. You probably don't, even if there's someone watching, uh you do not know what I am referring to. Tweaked SMP lore is a whole other thing, a whole other live stream or video. And I'm going to need some water before I explain anything, so hold on. Being farther away, but at the same time, it felt better than being in a hotel room. You know, have more space. You know, I mean, the boys are in our room. Yeah, it was a 3 bedroom. So yeah. Maybe, yeah. I mean, it was clean enough. It was clean. It should be enough. That's one of the best things. But it's a little far. There were some things like, well, we made sure we all made people push for a dollar. We didn't do that. I think it probably was easier just to write pour over it. And then the okay, I'm back. Okay, so uh, so about this video, the summary of the month of April. Basically, it was really it's really just reporting on like no news because no one was joining the Tweaked SMP server anymore. I think it's gone by now. So uh at the end I reveal that the Infinity News studio itself was being in lore sold to Facebook, specifically Facebook, not Meta. And then I get killed by this guy. So to explain, after so to explain this, I'm gonna have to go back to uh the hardcore series where I said that I was better than Phil's in Minecraft and then proceeded to die in the next episode. And in between, there's a Golem game video. Still have that Deathless run open for that. But yeah, at the beginning of this video, I said that I hired this guy from India who would kill me if I died in this hardcore world. I said he was Russian. In this, the joke was I would slowly get closer to India geographically, and then I died next episode. That was not intentional. I might have had him shown up earlier in the series if I was able to live like, oh, I'm gonna kill you later. Oh, uh, and maybe invited some other people to that world too. I think I still have that world. I wanna. I want to see. Do I still have that world? Uh, is it InfinityBolt Hardcore? This might be the world. I think I used cheats to turn myself to survival. Yes, this is the world. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to continue the series. This world is dead. It's in stasis. I literally just. Ah, yes, the trident. That it's in, that's not the one that killed me. I don't know that did I preserve my stuff or did it despawn? Because it's not where I died. Yeah. Basically, I died here to a random mob. And so I then uh and then the SCP Foundation came, they trolled me out, and then they brought me back to life. So that clears some stuff up the for this one. Because this this guy, and it reveals he's not actually from India, he's from Indiana. That was the whole joke. Oh, he, they sound similar, but they're completely on the other side of the planet. He blows me up. I become a ghost. Uh, and then and then I negotiate with the gods of science because his. So yeah, I negotiate with the gods of science here because I still have Minecraft open. I need to take a breath. All right, I negotiate. Okay, so even though the God of Science comes out like right after uh I died to, even though it comes out just a few months after the hardcore video, uh it canonically in lore takes place after the summary of the month of April video. Even though it's released months before, was recorded months before, and at the time was intended to be probably take place after that. It was really a random thing, but uh, it is an explanation of how I came back to life from that. Not all the hardcore series have lore significance. Other, I don't know. You could say maybe I'm just playing Minecraft in the lore, because within the lore, I'm saying lore so much. I don't know. Technically, I exist both as a character in Minecraft and as uh, an individual in the real world who are the same person. And there is it ties into the Tweet This MP world canonically within the lore. Uh, the drama between me, Peter, Locke, Burb, and the SCP Foundation that happened the previous year uh, take place in what could be analogized as the real world, even though it's obviously recorded in Minecraft. Lore is complicated, and but this video is not dedicated to solely to lore. It's dedicated to uh, this year. So this video, I figured getting my body back sounds more similar because I'm completely blown up, and I have to negotiate with the god of science.
Can I come back to life?
Yeah. So this, it was supposed to be an asset used for uh, another video, which was supposed to be for school or something. It was supposed to be about Sonic the Hedgehog and how he ran faster than light, and then he makes the gods of science angry. That's why he's shown up here. I mean, canonically, you could say they're looking into the future or something, and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna move faster than light." Tisk tisk, no, because you're not supposed to go faster than light because it breaks the laws of physics. And then it's just me complaining about coming back to life. Yeah, yeah. I think they do address how that. And then
Send him up.
I get sent upward to the, I guess you could say, heaven 2, or maybe we established in the latest video that this is canonically the Shadow Realm. And then we get this wizard, Greybeard the Wise. He appeared in his first appearance, Greybeard the Wise. This is a callback all the way to. I have to go really far back. Not that far back. To episode 1 of InfinityBolt Craft. He looks different. Yeah, he doesn't look pixelated anymore. He's just some cartoon wizard PNG that I snatched from Google, and then I just used weird Clipchamp video effects on him.
Be here. Well, too bad. I mean, I guess you could go back to the world as a ghost. I've been a ghost before. If I wanted to be a ghost, I wouldn't be here. Well, too bad. Guess you're gonna stay dead forever. Wait, I've killed you before. I can just kill you again. No, we just established that you didn't kill me because no one saw it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think, yeah, Greybeard is canonically like uh an immortal wizard who has like infinite lives. He can die as many times as we want, unless I decide to permanently kill him. He's really just he was really just a MacGuffin saying, "Oh yeah, you kill a powerful wizard, you come back to life." That's how it functioned. I decided I'd close that plot hole and decide that only works for each person twice. So, uh, spoilers for the latest video. Uh, I do that at the end, so that after negotiating with the, yeah, I'll get to that when I get to that. All right, next one. No more going back in time. We're doing this purely in the order of operations. This is the same from the same Discord event. I think I might have changed some stuff. Uh, this was released. Uh, this was the slideshow itself was made before uh all that Megamind and the Doom Syndicate came out and everyone got mad about it. I didn't watch it. And it also came out well after everyone watched, way after everyone stopped complaining about it. So this was doomed to fail.
Before Lux and
this whole thing was basically I misheard a line saying, "Oh yeah, have fun with your 80 life sentences," and for years I thought it was 8. As I hope this watch stimulates your 82 senses that he gets at in this scene. Because he this was basically just, and they go pretty insane. I think I might have removed a couple of them because in case my mom watched it and then she'd complain. I included this joke still. They're ghosts. And this is another slideshow that I made for my Aladdin class. Basically, this is canon, but it's backstory that probably doesn't matter. It's about Big Tobacco, which occasionally shows up as like, oh yeah, it's just some Family Guy clip where he just says smoke
from before he could punish.
It was basically supposed to be like, we're supposed to retell a Greek mythology story, and I decided I need some water. We're supposed to retell a Greek mythology story, but with like our own characters and events to represent that. So if you see bold text, uh, that's where I'm supposed to say, and this is where, or this represents that. So if you wonder why Supreme Leader Zeus Jupiter has a resemblance to Zeus from Hercules, this is why. Or why the character Promo is just the engineer from uh, Team Fortress 2 with some guy screaming his face. That's supposed to be like an artistic depiction of Prometheus. I just took a screenshot from Shirk's Is That a Child video to family. And my favorite joke is how, you know, his son Alan, who is supposed to be like, I don't know, the real character's name is Deucalion or whatever. And I'm like, hey, that sounds like Alan. I think it was like a callback to an earlier slideshow. I don't think I still have that. Which was, it was supposed to be in calculus class where it was, we were talking about like chaos theory and like, oh yeah, that's like Jurassic Park. What if I had that scene from Jurassic Park 3? I haven't watched that, where the dinosaur just says Alan. That was the joke, and it was funny. Next we have You Can Outsiege a Hacker. Uh, base. I already went over the. I think you've already seen the actual world.
I don't know if those TNT traps are gonna. Grass. Yeah, look at all this grass. And now back to today's supposed to be.
Yeah, so I basically decided I'm just going to combine the siege aspect and the building part into one. All the building was over in just 2 minutes, and then I transitioned to some ad about grass. I need to have more absurd sponsorships. Uh, this is the first one where he explicitly wins. Because he killed me with an instant kill weapon, which we probably should have retconned that and just said, yeah, that was unfair. But I decided to run with it because I am really fair. And then he just randomly dies. I decided because it was and then just randomly dies because we decided to swap roles with that rule. Yada yada. Yeah. And then we have Can I Survive Minecraft Hardcore in Hell? This was supposed to be just a regular hardcore series, but I happened to spawn in a Badlands biome.
Perfect, place expected. I just did a random seed, and this is what happened. So we're just gonna collect some. Gonna be a bit difficult to advance. Never mind, there is stone, and I even see some iron ore. I'm getting stone from in this cave for some reason. Well, I know the reason. It's because it was closer than, climbing up that mountain. I'm just throwing in a bunch of banter because I am recording this on Monday, and I good because I don't like to use replay mod, but on the other hand,
this was before InfinityBolt Craft 2 came out, and no, this is before Unironic Minecraft Survival 2, and I discovered replay mod is actually really easy to use.
to an extent, I don't think Arizona.
Yeah, this series only lasted for 1 day, for one whole Minecraft day, a night cycle.
Gonna be doing this again if I do another hardcore world. I could have just been patient. I could have just been patient and finished. I could have just been patient and finished.
Yeah, and I decided because it's a mesa biome, that's like Arizona. I could just say, and Arizona is really hot, and I don't like it, so I just decided Minecraft Hardcore in Hell, which is Arizona. Until I found out Arizona doesn't have daylight saving time, so that puts it a point. Nevada's hell. But I'm keeping the thumbnail because Arizona's flag is more clickable. Then we have, all right, this was pretty hard to explain. It was basically an idea I have for Disney Plus. Basically, a lot of people are complaining about, oh yeah, the Star Wars, they don't like the Star Wars special editions with all the weird aliens and the CGI in the original trilogy. So I decided, what if you could pick and choose? Like, you could pick and choose which ones. Like, I'll just show.
Hey, Disney. You know those Star Wars special editions that people don't seem to like? I have a solution for you. You simply add an extra setting option to switch the edition of the movie. You have the movies, the different editions, you have the site. You can do this easily. It should be similar technology thing as switching the language on the movie. This is easy. So easy that I have a stretch goal in mind as well. You have some extra time on your hands, you can get to phase 2, customized editions. Do you hate all the CGI creatures in Mos Eisley, but you like it when Greedo says McClunky? You just have a settings page with a bunch of sliders, each for all the changes that were made for each edition that can be flipped at will. These would obviously be saved for the account, so you don't have to meticulously go through them all if you have a preferred setting. I just want to make it so in the future, if I have kids, not even me, so that any parent in the world can successfully gaslight their child into having a mental breakdown on whether or not that creature was there. Why does Jabba look slightly different? Who shot first, Han or Greedo? A few years of their life. Someone does that and I know about it, I can die happy. If you do this, I will convert from being a Google monopolist to a Disney monopolist. Look, I just want to be able to manufacture my own Mandela effect, okay? I want to be Nelson Mandela. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, I think this is one of the videos, along with where if it's really short, I upload it as a long form video, horizontal type, and then I also make a separate YouTube short of it. I don't think I'll do that anymore because a lot of the shorter videos, that I make, even those are exceed the limit. I could probably edit a few of them down, but yeah. Uh, this next one, it's I used to make a lot of I used to make a couple of theories, all of slideshow type theories uh about Pixar movies. Because everyone, when they do Pixar theories, they're like, "Oh, they're all connected in one grand conspiracy," and those are fine. Those are fine, but I feel like you lose out on the potential for just focusing on one thing. Basically, this was just a conspiracy about Gusteau. Honestly, this is my least favorite theory that I made because it was really rushed, and I should have just made a quick and easy, like 5 minute. I should have made a quick and easy 5 minute video if I really wanted to get my schedule. So we now finally move to unironic Minecraft survival content. Yeah. Looking back, there yeah, so it says in the description this was originally supposed to be two episodes, but I decided to combine them. You know, the part where I get started, and then the
Yeah,
part where I randomly get blown up by a
do
creeper.
this. And, I'm also here with my house. It's more than just my house.
Yeah, I broke it again.
And
Where's my death?
this was build a simple here with the windows. This is just the first level. I'll add more detail and
Yeah, the idea is, for originally for the base was that everything I would be connected to it as one big building. Obviously, I quickly strayed away from that when I built that horse stable and a separate uh, potato wheat farm and that unfinished library. But I mean, I'm trying to steer. I'll try to steer more towards that in the next video. I got quite a bit for like the first few minutes of the video, but I'm trying to figure out what I should focus on for next episode. Episode 9. I probably should have combined episodes 6 and 7 together. But I think they were, but they were recorded too far apart. Probably should have combined it with episode 8, but I was also worried that it might not get views because of this certain. Well, it's dead now. I killed it. It's dead. It never existed. My concerns do not exist. Okay, so anyway, next one was TNT traps for dummies. I basically just go over trying to create some TNT traps,
or even just blow it up.
This is just like a tutorial video. There wasn't much to say. It was completely unscripted. It didn't really do that well. I think it might have gotten like, yeah, it's. Next we have Minecraft Hardcore one block at a time. I went back to one of the older ones, and yeah, I quickly died. I didn't la- I yeah, I lasted pretty much a similar amount of time as.
Finally, it's over.
I pretty I pretty much just let that golem kill me. That golem killed me. Uh, because I was bored. Maybe if I played this multiplayer, if I played a multiplayer, I'd have more fun and might be more motivated to stay alive. But no, because no one else plays Minecraft. And I swear, the moment I look away, they're all gonna be coming back. Okay, this next one. This is an edited down version of my first playthrough of Repo with Locke and Peter. Not much to say, we're just fooling around. I probably would have edited this down further, but yeah. I mean, yeah. The next one, it was another Repo video. Uh, and then it was basically just, I have, think of this one, the one, this is an this is inaudible repo rage where I really where I just get the whole thing this builds up to is where I get really angry at Peter and Locke for dying uh and leaving me alone to have to fix it. And then I was so loud that it was not picked up, which is a problem with OBS or my mic. And this is the one where I finally understand flashback mod. I probably should have combined in this with episode 3 because it's so short. But in retrospect, that might have been for the best because episode 3 had a complication. I don't really know.
Nope.
Oh yeah, this is the one where I go on a horse eugenocide because I'm trying to get the best horse. I think I've gotten pretty close, but I stopped after the horse stats mod stopped updating, and I made the mob farm. I haven't really been checking the analytics of all these. The, uh, that because that would take all day. We've already gone past an hour 10 minutes. Okay, next we have the U.S. Presidential Hunger Games: The Ultimate PvP Challenge. Yeah, we make serious political commentary videos on the InfinityBolt channel. We would never make a joke about uh Joe Biden wanting to eat Richard Nixon's liver. We'd make a joke about Joe Biden wanting to eat Donald Trump's liver. Oh yeah, I'm not going to go over a lot of the later repo videos that are unlisted because they didn't do very well. But it's more like, yeah, they're there, whatever. I could go in depth, but do you really want to hear me talk about repo? I probably won't upload full repo video. I probably won't upload actual repo videos anymore. The they'll just be for live streams now that I figured out how to do that. So anyway, episode 3. This had a complication. All right, first, uh, I kind of screwed up. I kind of just included added stuff to the thumbnail. I don't think I should do that anymore because it's too much trouble. The complication was, I accidentally muted my uh voice audio. So I had to record my audio. So I had to record what I think I said. This happens more often than you think. Now, sometimes there's just like empty space where I think there should be something said, and I record over like a line and pass it off as, oh yeah, I said that actually. But this, everything was gone. Uh, so that might have contributed to the low view count. The next video though, building a functional Eye of Sauron. The issue with this is, what isn't a functioning Eye of Sauron? So I decided it's an eye. You just go into the eyeball. Even then, that was just still messy, so I decided, you know what? No, a tower of redstone torches, target block attached here, and purely any redstone. No command blocks. And then I added a bunch of levels in between. Which, yeah, that's the joke. Like, haha, yeah, obviously J.R.R. Tolkien didn't. Obviously, J.R.R. Tolkien intended for there to be a room full of random wool blocks so that invaders of the tower would would fill their bags up with all sorts of random different types of blocks, so they couldn't fit it all because different types take up more stuff than if it were the same type. Now the thing about this, There was a Siege video similar to the hacker ones earlier. But the problem is that uh problem is that problem is that there was a buzzing sound in place of my voice. So whenever I was speaking, there was just like a buzzing sound. Buzz, buzz, foreshadowing my B movie 2 trailer. But but it was so bad that I could not do a voiceover on it to replace what I think I said. So and and the video is very long, and by now the game has updated, so I can't just so it would so I'd have to re-download flashback mod from that version do in order to get the footage, the replay mod footage, which I was gonna do to like show off some of Peter's deaths that I did not see. So that video is not going to be released. But yeah, if we ever do another Siege video, Peter is not going to have command generated items. This is a pretty well received video, and I'm kind of proud of it. But the thing is, okay, hold on. I can get to the. I think I can show off the Eye of Sauron. I just need to find the there was like I had like a command block. All right, you know what? Locate biome, Badlands. Yeah, I think it might be here. Uh, it was like completely destroyed in that when we did that siege. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I'm gonna up my render distance. Oh wait, did I install world map? I might have installed. Hold on, let me check something. I installed it, but I did not move it to my mods folder. I was going to use that for this video to find my way around. I could probably find the Death Star too. Hold on. Yeah. I'm just gonna load up Minecraft again. In the meantime, let's take a look at the Am I Good at PvP video. I basically just visited this server, which it was said on the website that this was a casual server for people trying to understand PvP. It's not. Because usually a lot of the PvP in my videos is just uh, me going against Peter or Locke who are bad at it, and I could easily defeat. Uh, so I was gonna see how I am at random. This final was it the final? I've booted up Minecraft at this point. Hold on. I'm just gonna turn off Minecraft footage for now. Easy target for you to kill. From this video, I have a 1 loss streak of this much. But yeah, yeah. So not that good. And I might have, maybe I'd do better than Peter would. Or, yeah. So here's my pitch for any combat SMPs. I am an easy target for you to kill to make you look good. Next we have episode 4, Return to the Nether of Unironic Micro Survival Content. I rate a Bastion. Let's fix that. Fixed up in. We've got quite a bit of. Yeah. And I basically ended on a cliffhanger, basically. Oh, yeah. Where am I going to end up with the random Nether portal? I should probably do that more often for that series to get more people watching. And then I ranked all my Minecraft bases from all my. Also, this is the video where I rank all the bases from all my Minecraft videos. This is exactly what I said, what it sounds like. There's a lot of stuff that probably shouldn't count as a base, but I still count it. And now we have the B Movie 2. That bee is living my life! Well, I love playing Beecraft. Hurry, come quick! It's urgent! What can you give me to kill Barry B. Benson? Everything. Some rando has been going to local nerd conventions and kidnapping nerds. Never thought I'd die side by side with a commie. How about side by side with a friend? No, we still hate you. What the? Normally, we'd leave this to the local police or the mystery gang to deal with. It is I, post-humanist acceleration, this techno-capital dark enlightenment political philosopher, Nick Land. The mystery gang is busy dealing with some sort of Death Note case. Take that, bees. So, I'm leaving it to you to solve this mystery. I've got Obamacare to run or whatever. Long live the Central African Empire. Also, I hate people. Why are you killing the bees? George, I prefer artificial sugar-free sweeteners made by machines. Plus, they're coming to steal our llama. You cannot stop me. Soon we will force thousands of autistic nerds to come up with billions of new political ideologies in order to accelerate to the techno-capitalist singularity, making all organic life obsolete, including bees. Barry, I didn't know I was leaking state secrets. You will not destroy the bees, even if you get the techno-capital singularity. My will live on in leaves because bees.
Like jazz.
Yeah, this was supposed to be like this was 2012 because it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, that's when the world ends. I didn't put it at the date that the world was supposed to end then. I think my mom's yelling at me. Hold on. Easy. Yeah. Okay. I just had to wait for my mom and my brother to leave. And she's talking now. You forget it. Okay. Let me just move some stuff around. Okay. Now we're at uh lock screws up at 17 minutes 20 seconds. This is just another repo video. But instead I make reference to this.
Big frog.
Oh!
Hi.
I probably should just reload to 30 or 40.
Really hoping. Oh wait, Peter's dead. He died in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's 30.
At least
I'm
Hi, Peter.
What the fuck?
Why did you talk? Why did you talk? You gave
The
us
frog
away.
can't hear you. The frog can't hear you.
It moved right to us, and it killed us both.
I
The
was
frog quite
hiding in the
literally
toilet.
can't hear you.
It can hear you. I was hiding in the toilet and it killed me because I
We
was
were
talking
so
too
close. Yeah. Peter was doing some lore about like some intern stuff. Sorry, sneeze. Yeah. I'm officially changing the name to better match. It's 17 minutes 30 seconds now. Then we have musical analysis. It's just about another one rides the bus by Weird Al Yankovic. It's basically some. It was basically some dramatic reading of some thing I made for a creative writing class in high school. I gotta let my nose. Oh God, I don't have any tissues here. Wait, no, I haven't. Here. I'm gonna scare away all the live stream viewers. Repo, I keep dying. I don't want to. It's just another repo video. Then we have 5 weeks later, unironic Minecraft survival content. Got quite an assortment of treasures. We finally follow up to the cliffhanger. Mobs. And I see so many baby zombies around here, and I didn't even record it. I thought it was a recording for this is. Yeah, so I died off screen, and I got really angry, and then I'm just done. I'm closing out. Unthinkable. So I just died. Mobs. And I see so many baby zombies. I just died. How does that's like so rare. And then the unthinkable. So I just died off screen again. Ah, God, sudden muscle spasm. Yeah. I almost lost all my stuff. I lost all my levels. Yeah, the problem is I have a problem where I just die off screen. I've kind of stopped caring at this point about it, and let's just say there are a couple of deaths, of off-screen deaths, because I can pretty easily get enough XP levels to enchant again in unironic micro content. I basically just spend this episode looking for the stronghold. I don't find it. And the episode where I do find it, no one watched it. Next one, ranking my most viewed videos by how much I enjoyed making them. I'm not gonna review a review. Then we have Porta Inferni, which is, I play a map called Porta Inferni. I probably could have canonized this, but I decided not to because it would be pretty boring to do so. I mean, that's pretty redundant. Like, if I got other people to show up, I might have, but I didn't. And then a wither will be fought. A wither was fought.
Now your backpack can move in 8 dimensions. It can twist and turn all your notes.
Oh yeah, and I had another random ad. The 8th dimensional backpack. Because my backpack just, when you put something in it, the notes will just, they're gonna get torn to shreds. I'm carrying this team. All my work has been erased in the next repo video. When you lose at playing God. It's essentially another dramatic reading of a creative writing thing, but I animated it, sort of. Basically, what I did, I just scribbled a bunch of stuff in Microsoft Paint, used an online background remover to remove the backgrounds, and then put it together in Google Draw, and then place these in and then place them in DaVinci Resolve, and then just change the frames every so now and then. I mean, I guess this could technically be canon, but it's completely disconnected. No, it's not. Izzy, hush. So then we have next episode of Unironic Micro content where I find the stronghold. Look, a lot of these don't really have much to say. And then we have The Dark Truth of the Ender Dragon. This is an accidental theory video where I just, because of like a glitch where if the dragon egg is in front of the dragon that destroys it, I just say, yep, the dragon's eating the egg. Ender dragons are cannibals. So then we have episode 8. I kept re-uploading this because it kept getting restricted, and then I just gave up. All hail Google. But I killed the dragon and raid a mansion. And then we have this is just some old recording from the Tweaks SMP server. Oh god, my nose is so I'm just gonna go upstairs and get a new tissue. I need to blow my nose next. Yeah, I had the problem with the voice audio being corrupted. This is really old footage, like 2 years old, that I had saved from an old computer.
Did
And yeah, I end it with this bit. It's probably not going to show up on this. Maybe I'll bring back uh, at the end here.
pretty.
Maybe I'll bring back this guy, the guy with
pleased.
the scheming advisor hands.
That idea's out. Good thing we only spent like 6 Bitcoin on this.
It was actually pretty
Anyone got any more?
challenging to get that.
You remember Thread?
And I z- and I just have that. And then we have this UMBC class of 2079 graduation. I just made up some stuff. And then this bit here, this was completely accidental because I forgot to crop, I forgot to trim down the background music I used. And it just doubled the length of the video. Then we have hardcore speedrun with the winning seed. Video just to say, I don't know if you want to do this, use this for your own speedrun or just because you want, like. I don't think the voice quality was up to standard, even though I have no standards. I'm just going through all these really quickly because I don't want to make this over 2 hours. Can I Survive Hardcore in Limbo? This was basically just a cheap imitation of the Hardcore in Hell one with Iowa. Because there's nothing there but grass. And then this one. I really just made this out of pure spite. In retrospect, I probably should not have been. I probably should have just said. Uh, I probably shouldn't have tried to sugarcoat it. I should have just said death and not it go to the shadow realm. This was particularly annoying because DaVinci would not update the files because of all the animations I did with the demon that was purged. Thus, what I did was I just recorded the video with OBS and then just uploaded that file and then trimmed off the beginnings and ends in the YouTube editor. There, Bert. It's entirely possible that no one will understand this. The complex lore of this. Yeah, we see the return of this guy. Who, oh yeah, if you haven't noticed, this bit here with him, it is in 1.12 modded Minecraft, but here I recorded it in one in modern Minecraft, which is why I'm using a crossbow with a firework instead of just a gun. Also, you see the gods of science back there who are still focused on Sonic because time works differently because relativity. Uh, this is this is actually in game because I didn't think green screen would work for my character, so I decided to upload the image of this onto a Minecraft in-game paper map and then put it on item frames. This was like a 10 by 7 uh this was a 10 by 7 map, and it was pretty tedious to put down. Yeah. Um I realized this after I did this. This was not intentional, but the reason why uh the assassin was hired to do the job was because, the character knew that last time he killed me, I ended up going to the gods of science, and so this would guarantee he goes to the gods of science, but that's kind of retconned because, well, I don't die to the assassin again, and so it's not really clear how you get to the gods of science. I don't know, things just worked out all the way they did for me. I mean, he had to do it quickly before, or, the demon was able to negotiate. Oh, and in the original one, it's implied that, you know, Graybeard the Wise is like the leader. He's not really. He was just really powerful, and then they kind of thought, okay, so we'll just take his orders. And then I, killed him for, and then I killed him, and he's like, oh, he's not. And off screen, they were like, oh, he's not that powerful. So they kind of lost respect for him, but they still let him live it in their realm, even though he keeps dying. And then I established that, yeah, this only works 2 times. There's no this will only work to resurrect someone 2 times. So, uh, yeah, this will not. So yeah, I don't plan to give myself more resurrections. At least not with this method. Oh, I've got like 5 minutes left before we get overtime. Uh, so yeah, that's all the videos. Extra statements on this. Oh yeah, I started live streaming, obviously. Uh, this one is an earlier live stream for the Bedrock series. I think I still have that, but that's just kind of, I don't think I'll do that. Maybe I'll bring over the Big Bird statue into unironic Minecraft survival content. This was a test to see how if the live streaming works. This was another repo video, but this time it was streamed, and Peter was recording. He has yet to upload because he hates editing. I'll probably send over my footage to him if he wants it. Other statements. Oh yeah, I posted more. I left more community posts in this year, more times than all other years combined.